I'm Shauna Hunt in the financial district, wondering how far have you gone to get a job? So one particular question we've been asking today, have you ever faked a reference on a resume to ensure that you get that glowing review? Well, it turns out more people do than you may think. In fact, some are paying big bucks in an effort to up their chances of finding employment. So Altman Research, it says there's the homepage. Here, there's an About Us page. It even talks about its products, a flashy website, employee profiles, even LinkedIn pages to make it look more legit, not to mention a former boss who will provide that glowing review. It is a made-up company. It's completely fake. This phony website is reportedly one of 200 that was created by the Ohio-based online business CareerExcuse.com. This is where people pay up to hundreds of dollars to beef up their resumes. So what kind of people are using your services?
Anywhere from a bartender to vice presidents of Fortune 500 companies.
The company's founder, William Schmidt, claims they have thousands of clients and that 30% of their business comes right here from Canada.
The majority of the reasons are gaps in the resumes. Someone may have had 5 or 6 jobs within the last 5 years.
So you don't think that your business crosses that ethical line in any way?
A lot of people, I think, have used friends and relatives before. There's been hundreds of different stories that I have heard where people can't get the references that are stopping them from landing them their jobs.
Today, we hit the streets to find out how far you have gone to get a job. We also found the employers who have to weed through the fakers. So have you ever used a fake reference?
Well, yeah, of course.
For what?
For jobs and apartments, but they were people that I worked with. So they were friends, but in some capacity, I had a work relationship with them.
I've worked for someone in the past, who never checked references because they knew they were only going to get people who were going to say good things about them, so they didn't see it as a useful exercise.
Do you ever get the sense that something could be off?
A few times, yes.
So you get a gut feeling?
Yes.
And you think those could have been fake?
Yes, and apparently on 2 of those instances I probed more only to find it that, okay, no, this doesn't look like a proper reference, so yes.
Although Schmidt says business is booming, one local hiring expert says instances like these are rare, at least here in Toronto.
I can't speak to why organizations create themselves to do that or why people may even choose to use that. But you know, my experience with most people that we encounter by far is that they are honest.
Okay, one more question for you. Have you ever been busted?
There have been times when we have, and I can count it on one hand. And in 7.5 years, I would say I'm shocked that we haven't been busted more.
Now, Schmidt tells me that the Career Excuse database has about 5,000 members. He also says that Toronto is a hot market for his services due to our high tech and IT industries that often rely on contract work.